Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Tech Knowledge. So in the previous tutorial, we let the customer order those products from the cart. So in this tutorial, we are going to let the admin see all the order product that the customer added. So for it, first of all, let me just go to my admin dashboard. Let me just log out from here and let me log in. And here I'll say admin@gmail.com and I'll give the password, then I'll click login. So here this is our admin dashboard, and here we have the product option and we have the category option. So here we are going to add a option over here, and that option will be order option. And if the admin click on the order option, admin will be able to see all the order over here. So first of all, let's go back to our code, and we'll go to our resource, then views, and inside views we have admin folder. Over here you can see, so inside admin folder here you can see we have sidebar.blade.php. so we'll go over here, sidebar.blade.php, and here you can see Henry Klein. And if you go down here you can see dashboard option, we can see product option, and here you can see the category option. So which is over here, you can see this is our sidebar, which is this one. So what we are going to do is simple, we'll just copy this li, this category part, control C, and we'll paste it over here, control V, and we'll name it this one name will be order. So right now if we save it, then if we now refresh here you can see we have another option called order. And since it's been quite long that we are with the admin dashboard, so let me just explain it a little bit more. Here you can see these are sidebar.blade.php, and this sidebar.blade.php, let me just go to the admin folder, then home.blade.php, and here you can see we include the site.blade.php over here. So after login we come to this page, home.blade.php, which is this page, and here you can see sidebar, which we include over here. And for every other pages we also, here if you go to our product.blade.php, here you can see we also include the sidebar.blade.php. so if you go to our any product page, let's go to add product, we'll see this order option. So I'm just explaining it because I want you to understand everything, even if it's a really simple thing. So this sidebar.blade.php is actually included in every single page over here. So first of all, what we want is that when we click on this order option, we'll see a page where we'll see all the order that the customer added. So let's go and first create a view for this order page. So for it, let me just go to the sidebar.blade.php, and here you can see this is the order part, and here you can see the href part. So inside this href, we are going to give 2 second bracket. Then inside this second bracket, we are going to say URL to first bracket to single quotation, and let's say in this URL we'll say here order. So right now we'll go to our web.php and create this order URL. So let's go to our routes, then here we'll go to web.php, and over here let me just copy a route. Over here let me just copy, let's say this one, control C, and we'll paste it over here. Let's just here all this route is for admin over here, and all this route we route for the home page. So let's just keep them separated. So here we're going to say, we're going to paste that route. Here you can see route get. Now our method will be get, and here we need to mention the URL name, which is order. Here you can see order. So let me just copy this URL, control C, and I'll paste this over here, control V. Here you can see this is our order route, and we'll use the admin controller, and here you can see we need to mention our function name. Let's say our function name will be order as well. So right now let's save it, and right now we'll go to our admin controller and we'll create this function in the admin controller. So let's go to our app, then http, then controller, and here you can see admin controller, and let's go down. Here we are going to say public function order, we'll give 2 first bracket and we'll give 2 second bracket, and from here we'll just return a simple view. Let's say return view, we'll keep 2 first bracket, 2 single quotation, and we'll create a view in this admin folder. So we'll say over here admin dot, and let's say our file name will be order. So let's say over here order, and we'll give a semicolon over here. So we need to create order.blade.php in the admin folder. So let me just right click in the on the admin folder, then I'll click new file, and here we'll say order.blade.php. So Control S, then save. So here let me just write a simple HTML tag, and inside the body let's just say over here h on, let's say over here order. So let me just explain it again. So here in the sidebar.blade.php we have a order option, and we have a URL over here which is order. So we'll call the web.php from here this URL, and our this URL will call this function in the admin controller, and in the admin controller order function we are returning this view, I mean admin dot order, and which is this view order.blade.php, which is created inside the admin folder. So right now if we refresh over here and if we click on this order option, here you can see order written over here. So obviously we do not have want to have this view. We'll have a view, let's say like this. We'll have a view like this. So let me just go to the order.blade.php and let me just remove all those things from here, and we'll go to our home.blade.php, and I'm going to copy everything from here, Control A, Control C, and we'll paste everything in the order.blade.php. And from here we're going to remove this admin.body part from here. So right now if we save it, and if we now refresh here and if I click on the order option, here you can see we have all those things over here. You can see the sidebar and the header part which we included over here. You can see sidebar and the header, and this is a skip part, and this is a CSS. So right now we're going to create a table over here after the after this header, but before that let me just show you one thing here. If I go to the category option, here you can see there is a line over here. The design is a bit different for the order part. So let's go and fix it. So for it, if we go to our let's say category.blade.php, and if you go a little down here, you can see after the include admin.home, here we have two class, div class main panel and content wrapper, div class content wrapper. For our product.blade.php we also have the same. So this is for the design for this part. So for it, what we are going to do is we'll go to our order.blade.php, and after this admin.header we are going to paste that code, I mean this div class main panel and div class content wrapper. Then we are going to give two div over here. So we are going to write our table inside this div. Okay, so right now if we just refresh here, here you can see we have a design like this. So let's go and create our table over here. So let's go back. So over here, let's just say over here, first of all, let's say h on, and inside this h on, let's say all orders. And if we save it, then if we now refresh here, here you can see all orders. So we'll have this all order in the center, and we'll also have this the font design for this all order a little bit bigger. So here inside this h on, let's say here class, and let's say here title underscore deg. So we'll go in the head section and we'll write some CSS for this title underscore deg. So let's go at the top, and inside this head section we're going to say style, and inside this style we're going to say dot title underscore deg. Then we'll give 2 second bracket, and inside it we're going to say text align, it will be center. Then font size will be, let's say, 25 px, and font width it will be bold. So save it, refresh, there you go. So after this title, let's go and create the table. So for creating table we need to use table tag. Obviously we say table, and inside the table we'll have tr, and in the first tr we'll have the table header. So in the tr, in this tr tag we'll say th means table header and tr means table row. So let me copy this th, and let me just go to the order table. Here you can see this is our table database, and we will go to our order table. And in the order table you can see name, we have name, email, phone, address, user id, product title. Okay, we do not need to show the user id. So we'll just directly show the quantity, price, image, and payment status and delivery status. So we'll have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 field total. So let me copy this page and I'm going to paste it 12 time on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So let's say first of all we'll have the customer name, then we'll have the customer email, then here we'll say address, then phone number, then here we'll have the product title, let's say product underscore title. After that we'll have the product, let's say quantity, then we'll have price. So if we want we can also show the product id and user id, but I don't think that is necessary, so let's remove those two. And here we are going to say payment underscore status. Let's write it like this, payment status. Let's remove the underscore from here as well. Payment status, then delivery status. This one will be the product image. Let's just say over here image, and let's also remove this th. So right now let's save it and let's just refresh here. And here you can see we have the table, but as you can see this doesn't look like a table because there is no border for the table. The thing is the border for the table is by default black and the background is also black, that's why we cannot see it. So what we are going to do is we'll write a css for the table. Let's say over here class, let's say table underscore dg. So we'll go at the top and write some css for the table. So inside the style, let's say over here dot table underscore deg. Let's keep 2-second bracket. So over here we're going to say border, it will be 2px solid, it will be, let's say the color will be white, border color. If we save it then refresh, so here you can see we have a border over here right now. So let's have this table in the center and let's also create some gap and let's also mention the table width as well. So let's say here the width for the table will be, let's say 70 I mean 70% actually. After width we are going to say here margin, it will be auto, so it will make our table in the center. Then we'll say here padding top, it will be 50 and text align, it will be center. So let's save it, then let's just refresh here and here you go, you can see over here. Okay, there is no gap. I think the padding top did not work. So what we are going to do is let me just cut this padding top from here. And here you can see title underscore dg for we write this for this all order part. So in this title underscore dg, we are going to say padding bottom. It will be, let's say 40px. So it will create the gap. So save, then refresh, and there you can see there is some gap. So right now let's just insert a demo data. We have to write the tr for the table header, so let's just enter a demo data. So let's write another tr, and inside this tr will some td, I mean table data. Td means table data. So I'm going to copy this td and I'm going to paste it 10 times, I mean 9 times on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So total will be 10. So first of all we have name, so let's just insert a normal name. Okay, let me just fix it like this. So the first table data is name, so let's just enter a random things and let me just copy this on and let me paste it inside every td. So since this is a random data, so it doesn't matter. Control V, Control S. We are just trying to fix the design for the table. Let's refresh, and here you can see it's look like this. I think this is fine. If we add the image, this will look better actually. But let's have the table header background color a little different and table data background color different. So for it, here you can see this tr is for the table header. So here we are going to say class, let's say th underscore deg, and we'll go at the top, and here we are going to say dot th underscore deg, and here we are just going to say background color, it will be sky blue. Let's save it, then let's refresh here, and here you can see the background color is sky blue. So yeah, I think this design is fine. This works for me. I think this will work for you as well. This look quite decent. So right now only one thing left, and that is we need to show the all the data from this order table from here all the data from this order table to over here. So how we are going to do it, and that is actually really simple. So if we go to our code and we'll go to our admin controller.php, and here you can see that if we click on this order option or order button, it will call this URL order, which is this one, this URL, and our this URL will call this order function in the admin controller, which is this one. And our admin controller is returning us this order.blade.php, which is this view. So from this admin controller, we are going to send the order data. So here we'll declare a variable. We say over here dollar, let's say order. You can declare any variable over here. So here order equal to, we need to mention our table name, which is order. We'll give double clone and we'll say over here all, and end it with to first bracket and semicolon. So here you can see that our table name is order, which we mentioned over here. And if you are using the table name over here, you need to make sure that you add the order model at the top. Here you can see we do not have the order model at the top. So let me just copy this one and we'll paste over here, and we'll say over here use app backslash models backslash, it will be order. So let's go down. So here what is happening is that we are getting all the order data from the order table and storing it in this order variable. So we need to send this order variable to this view. So we'll say over here comma compact to first bracket to single quotation, and we'll say over here order. So we are basically sending all those data to this view order admin.order. So let's save it and let's go to our order.blade.php, and over here you can see that inside this tr we are trying to show all the order data. And since there is a lot of order data, so we need to use for each loop. Obviously without for each loop, obviously we cannot show all those data. So we'll say over here at the rate of for each, give to first bracket, then we'll say over here dollar order as dollar order, and we need to in this for each loop after this tr. So we'll say over here at the rate of in for each. So right now if we save it, and here you can see in the order table we have around like 13 data, 10 to 13 data. So right now if we now refresh over here, we'll say over here the same data 10 to 13 times, because we have this for each loop, and this for each loop will go for like 13 times. So we'll see the same data for 13 times. So if I now refresh here, we can see we have all those data repeated over here. So here let me just remove all those things from the td, and we'll show the valid data over here. So let me remove it from here. So here we'll give 2 second bracket, and then we are going to say here dollar order this arrow sign. So here you can see dollar order, this dollar order is this one. Okay, and we need to give this arrow sign, and after this arrow sign we need to mention the column name we want to show over here. Here we have name, email, phone, address, and everything. So we'll show it on by on depending on the table header. So first we have name, email, address, phone. So here first of all we are going to say over here name, and here we are going to say here email, and here you can see this name and this email should be matched over here with our table. Here you can see name and email. So this name and this email is this one. Okay, after email we have address, then we have over here phone, and after phone we have product title, and in the table we write product title over here like this, product underscore title. So here we are going to say product underscore title, then we have quantity, we'll say quantity, then we have the price, then we have payment status and delivery status. Let me check in the database. Here we write it over here like this, payment underscore status and delivery underscore status. So let's say over here payment underscore status and delivery underscore status. So we'll do the image part later. So let me just remove this one first, and let's save it, and let's refresh here. And here you can see we have the name, you can see the email, and we can see the address over here, then phone number, product title, quantity, price. Here you can see cash on delivery. Over here this one is paid, and delivery status is processing, and here we have the image field empty. So let's show the image, and I think we also need to change the design a little bit. So let's just first show the image first. So here this TD is for the image. So for showing image, we need to use image tag. So here we're going to say img, and as you know, or as you already saw in the previous tutorial, that we stored the image for the product to this image folder. Here you can see this is the product folder, and inside this product folder we store all the images. So we'll say over here slash product, we'll give slash, then we'll give 2 second bracket, then we say over here dollar order, this arrow sign, and here we're going to say image, and this image name will come from the database, and which is this one. Here you can see image. So if we now save it, then if we now refresh here you can see the image over here like this, but you can see that every image has different height and different width. So we'll fix it. We'll have every image same height and same width. So for it, here in this image tag, let's say here class, let's say image underscore size. Let's save it, and let's go at the top, and here we're going to say dot img underscore size to second bracket, and here we'll say width. Let's say width will be 200 px and height will be, let's say, 200 px as well. Save, then let's refresh. So I think height is too much. Height, we will make the height 100 px. Save it, refresh. Okay, I think this one is fine. So I think that table looks fine, but the name and email is kind of hard to read. So what we are going to is that we'll increase the table width. So let's go back to our code, and we'll go over here. You can see that we have th underscore dg. So table width is 70%. So instead of 70%, let's say table width will be 100%. Save it, refresh, and here you can see that right now we can see read the email address properly. So for now this design is fine. So yeah, right now the admin can see all the product ordered by the customer. Now what the admin can do, now admin will have a few more option over here, and that is if the product is delivered, admin can here you can see delivery status. If the product is delivered, the admin will be able to change the product status, delivery status, to processing to deliver, or if the admin want to like cancel the product, admin can do that as well. And admin will also be able to like pin the information of the product and the customer as well. Then we'll also have an option so that admin can email the customer as well if necessary. So that will be in the next future tutorial. So for this tutorial this is all, and thank you very much for watching. And if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment section, and if you want me to add any more feature in this tutorial, you can also let me know in the comment. So thanks for watching, and I will actually really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. So stay tuned and stay healthy.